Hey guys, welcome back. Today I have my Blu-ray collection. I'm going to be doing this in detail just because a lot of people ask me about certain films, and I'm just going to, explain if it's good, if I recommend it, or if it's terrible, because there's some bad films in this one. Last update of my collection was in October last year, so that's quite a long way away. I will usually do these, every November or December for Christmas coming up and Boxing Day, but I kind of want to do one, every couple of months, like not every couple of months, but at least every 6 months at least. So I'll start off my digibooks. First off, All Quiet on Mercy Front. The first half of this film I fairly enjoyed. I loved seeing them getting trained. I loved the actual trenches scenes. But whenever halfway through when the battle was over and he was trying to find his squad and that again from being injured, I didn't really like it because it kind of got a bit boring, but it's a good one. Spartacus, a fantastic Stanley Kubrick film. Kirk Douglas and this was great. You can pick this up still for like 12 quid, definitely worth it. One of the best transfers to a film I've seen. Avatar, this is the standard UK release. I've seen this probably about 10 times, not on Blu-ray. I've only watched it once on Blu-ray. Usually when I watch it though, I watch the DVD because that's the collector's edition one. I picked this up on eBay for like 12 quid for the steelbook, so it came with the art cards as well, as you'll see in a minute. So yeah, Avatar, great, looks good. The Avengers, what to say about the Avengers, fantastic. I think the Hulk in this was the best out of them all. He was the best superhero in this one. If they ever make a second Avengers, which they probably will, can't wait for that. The Amazing Spider-Man, I'm not a big fan of Spider-Man. I sold my trilogy, which was only on DVD, recently, because I'll never watch them, I don't like them. The Amazing Spider-Man, it's not bad. Still, if I want to watch a superhero film, this isn't my first choice, but really cool steelbook. It does look good on Blu-ray. The Dark Knight Rises, interesting story. I was on Amazon today and they're re-releasing this, The Dark Knight, Batman Begins, Batman and Batman Returns, all in steelbooks. So I'll probably pick up Batman, The Dark Knight, and I think that's about it, because I've got Batman Returns on Blu-ray already, which I just got. Dark Knight Rises also I've got the steelbook for. They're just re-bringing it out in a different image. And The Dark Knight I have on DVD, but I'll be upgrading that to Blu-ray. Anyway, Dark Knight Rises, fantastic film. Whenever I watch a superhero film, it's this one. Just great. I saw it in the cinema, loved it. Bought it the day it came out. Great one. Green Zone, terrible film, terrible steelbook. There's like writing all over it. It's kind of like the Avatar one, except it's got a terrible cover. I wouldn't really recommend it on Blu-ray either. Kick-Ass, not a biggest fan of this film. I don't tend to like it really much. I'm just keeping it until it goes up in price. Predator, one of my favourite steelbooks, just a fantastic film. People give the picture quality shit, but I didn't think it was that bad as people said. But yeah. Warhorse, I haven't actually watched this yet. It's Spielberg, so it must be decent, My box sets now: Clint Eastwood Western Collection, which has Pale Rider, Little Joe Surveils, and Unforgiven. I've only watched Unforgiven and it looked amazing. I'm getting sore arms here. Jesus. Season 1 of Game of Thrones and Season 2. Season 4 trailer looks fantastic. I think there's going to be a lot more battles in that one. That just looks fantastic. I've actually only watched the first 3 episodes of this one. I've watched all the first season, but I still need to go back to that one. Indiana Jones, The Complete Adventures. Who's not seen these films? Great action adventure films. Number 4, I didn't really like. The first 3 were great. Number 2 is probably my least favourite though, but they look good on Blu-ray. Lethal Weapon Collection, one of my favourite box sets I own. I just love these films. You know, it's not Indiana Jones where there's like 2 I don't like. I like them all, I love them. Number 4 is by far the best one, where all the martial arts and stuff are coming into it. Just great Mel Gibson films. Personally, he did better than this than he did in Braveheart. So, the Monsters Essential Collection, I've only watched The Invisible Man, Creature of the Black Lagoon, and Frankenstein. I'm kind of waiting for Halloween, you know, just to have a big marathon. But great set, great documentaries on there. The Mummy trilogy, number 3 is the best one in my opinion, but they all look damn good on Blu-ray. Just, you know, again, who hasn't saw these at least once anyway. The Pacific, not the best TV show. Band of Brothers was twice as better, but it still is a really good series. One of my latest purchases, the Spaghetti Western trilogy. Now, I actually picked this up in HMV, and one of the discs was, the cases were cracked at the top, brand new and sealed, and the case is a bit bashed on like there. But I'm keeping it anyway. I just swapped it out for a Blu-ray I don't like. So I've watched the first one and I've started the second one, and the picture qualities are definitely twice as good as the DVD, but they still need a bit more improving. But I think it's just because they're old. The Transporter 1 and 2 look atrocious on Blu-ray, but are fantastic films, you know. Other than The Bank Job, great films, you know, from him. Ben-Hur, I've only watched the first part of this film. I kept trying to watch it, but I kept watching the first part, you know, obviously to go into the second part. I lost interest and never got onto the second part, but I will get there eventually. Braveheart, fantastic film, you know, one of the best Scottish films made. Just a great release for this one, tons of special features. PQ on that was fantastic. Batman the movie, this is the Anne West 60s film. Great, you know, it was the first time all the villains came into one episode, or, you know, film. Great geez, you know, there's a great amount of special features on this one, so, on the hut it's like 22 quid, but if you go into HMV or that, it's like £6. Batman Returns, I still like the first Batman better, but as I said, there is a steelbook coming out for that in this one. I'll be getting the Batman, like the original Batman steelbook. I paid $5.60 for this in Tesco, so I'm not complaining. I may sell it to get the steelbook, I'm not sure. It's okay, picture quality is good. Batman Begins, a fantastic film, I love this one. Personally, it's better than The Dark Knight, but I still love that film to bits. Again, I'll be getting the steelbook. But Batman Begins, great film, looks amazing on Blu-ray. Batman The Dark Knight Returns Part 1, Part 2 is coming out on June 3rd, which every Blu-ray release is coming out on June 3rd. I don't know what it is, but there's like 50 steelbooks coming out, so I'm just, you know, keeping my money till then. But yeah, great Batman animation, just great. One of my favourite Blu-rays, Casino Royale. This is the deluxe edition. Apparently in America this is out of print, I'm not sure, but our local Asda actually has this for like £7. I got this for my birthday. Great set, you know, I love the packaging, it's, you know, kind of sturdy. Captain America, I don't know if it's one of my favourites, it's definitely a good film, but I don't know if it'll be ever one I'll watch over and over again. I'll definitely watch it again, but I was wanting this for a long time, and I was not disappointed. Cowboys and Aliens, a kind of underrated film. I personally love this film, I think it was great. Again, with Clash of the Titans, not as good as the second Clash of the Titans, but it was still definitely a good action film, definitely worth looking at. Bridge of River Kwai, a fantastic transfer in this film. This film is just great. You know, if you haven't saw this, definitely go and, you know, pick it up or watch it. It's fantastic. K-Mutiny, I haven't actually watched this one yet, so I can't really say anything. Conan the Barbarian, one of the worst films in my collection. I watched this the first time about 2 weeks ago, and the first half was actually pretty good. But the moment it was like the second half, it just went downhill, and I watched it all, but I was close to turning it off. Die Hard, Great film. I've only watched this once because I just bought it 3 weeks ago for the first time, watched it. Fantastic, I love this series. I'm trying to find number 3 with the 2-disc edition, but it's like impossible. Even on eBay it's hard to find, so great action. Die Hard 2, even better than the first one. Fantastic, I love the airport setting. You know, great films. Moving down, next we have Dispute. Be aware if you're buying this, the lip sync for the English version of this is out of sync, so you will see, you know, try not to look at them when they're speaking. I know that sounds weird, but it will get on your nerves. Expendables, it's good cheesy action, you know, it's got a great cast in it for kind of an old mediocre film. Family Guy, some Dark Side. I watched this recently for the Star Wars Steelbooks coming out, and you know, just great. They are only like 55 minutes long, but they're great. You can get this one, and it's a trap for like £5 each, with the slipcovers and triple play H&V. Gladiator, my first Blu-ray. I should be putting this in a cabinet or something locked away for security, but yeah, I'm not a biggest fan of this film. People praise it, but I just don't see it as good as everyone says. Hurt Locker, fantastic war movie. I cannot wait for Zero Dark 30 to come out on Blu-ray. I haven't actually seen that, but I cannot wait for that to come out on Blu-ray. I can't remember when it's coming out. I think it's June as well, but definitely be picking that one up. Iron Man and Iron Man 2, this one's still sealed because I got Iron Man 2 for $5.60 at a Blockbuster, but a week later I got this as a gift, so I sold the Blockbuster one and kept this one because obviously it's got a lot more special features. Great films, you know, Marvel's first movie was Iron Man, so. Immortals, not the best film. If you're watching this in a plasma, it may be awful dark for you, because I did, and it was like really dark at the dark scenes, but it was an okay movie. Inglourious Basterds, I haven't watched this yet. I started watching it but lost kind of concentration onto it. Lord of the Rings trilogy, I'm tempted to get the extended editions because they're like £8 each, or I could get the big box set. Fellowship of the Ring is the best one. I still need to get The Hobbit. I was actually going to get that one, but I spent it on the Spaghetti Western. So I still haven't got The Hobbit. I'm not worried though, because the Steelbook is still £17 on Amazon, so if I really want it I'll get it then. Next, Flawless. I picked this up intending to watch it that night, but I never actually did, and I haven't touched it yet. The trailer makes it look like it's boring. The Longest Day, a fantastic film, one of the best war films ever made in my opinion. Just fantastic, better than Saving Private Ryan. You know, it goes from D-Day, like before D-Day onwards. Fantastic, looks great on Blu-ray, and this is a 2-disc edition. Fantastic. Men in Black 2, I haven't watched this yet. This is the one with the cracked case. If you can see that, I don't know. This is one I traded out for this Spaghetti Western case. Prometheus, a fantastic film, looks amazing on Blu-ray, definitely need to pick this one up. I am looking at getting the Alien box set. Another YouTuber on here called Blues D123, I don't know if I can pronounce the name, sorry. He recommended the second one, so I'll be watching that soon. Platoon, great Oliver Stone film, fantastic. Me and my dad watch this one all the time, looks great on Blu-ray. Robocop, a fantastic film, just atrocious on Blu-ray. Well, not atrocious, it's not as bad as the Transporter Collection, but it's really grainy. Skyfall, one of my favourite Bond films, and favourite of 2012, you know, one of them. My dad watched this with me and he said it was the worst Bond. I think it was pretty good. You know, Casino Royale is better, but it's still a fantastic Blu-ray. Taken and Taken 2. Taken 2 is one of my favourites of last year as well. Just a great franchise, you know, I can't wait for the third one to come out. Just fantastic. I hope they do a different direction in the third one, because then it might get a bit boring. Terminator 2, great looking Blu-ray, you know, everyone saw that. Tears of the Sun, kind of a cheap Blu-ray I picked up, not the best. Thin Red Line, great Terrence Malick war film. The music in this was fantastic, and that's all going to crash. Let me fix this. Is it going to do it? There we go. Next, Wrath of the Titans. I picked this up on Amazon on Black Friday for 8 quid instead of 15. Fantastic film, better than the first one, and it looks great on Blu-ray. Watchmen, I haven't watched this yet. I keep urging to watch it, I just haven't yet. Warrior is still sealed. I got this on Boxing Day and I've still not watched it. I wanted to watch it, but I just never got around to it, and I kind of need to be in a mood. The Wild Bunch, fantastic western, one of the best out there, great cast. X-Men First Class, probably the best X-Men. I can't wait for the Wolverine to come out July 26th, I think. Definitely will be wanting to see that one. And my Bond collection from, you know, the originals. You got Dr. No, The Eyes Only, and Die Another Day. Yeah, I enjoyed them. The Blu-ray's not the best, but oh well. And Star Wars, the Steelbook, which I put on display. Oh my god, I've watched the first one, and oh my god, the transfer is fantastic. I don't know if it's a re-release from the box set, 'cause I actually don't have that, as you can see, but definitely pick this one up. It's fantastic. I have an unboxing on my channel if you want to go and see it. It only came out on Monday, so you might not have seen it. But yeah guys, I've got a wee bobblehead as well for Sheldon. Someone got that for my birthday from school. So that's my Blu-ray collection from October. If you saw it on October, I had what, 10 Blu-rays. Now I have around about 70, I believe. I do not want to get all this full, because I've got all this for my Blu-rays. Also I've got my Xbox there. I have got a collection video, but to be honest there's not much more there. But yeah, if you've got any suggestions or, you know, any recommendations for Blu-rays, or a video response or a comment and like, and yeah guys, I'll see you guys later. Bye.